it's an important thing to be able to understand a client the way that you do, to the depth that you do, because then I have the sense, I don't hesitate. I never have any hesitation at all, because I know that you are moving me in the right direction. Because I need to be able to work with somebody that can make me move forward easily. Yeah, hi, this is Ron Dans, and I'm here with the wonderful Angela. I have to say over and over again, I'm always saying that she's wonderful to all my friends. You know, a social media coach, I guess we'd call. And I couldn't even imagine that it was possible to have somebody who was also a fellow Feldenkrais professional as a coach. But, you know, I found out it was like, oh, yeah, that's good. I'm in the middle of a training, professional training, and I already have some clients, and things are really going well. And the biggest issue was I don't know how to get more clients. You know, I've asked all my friends, and they've asked their friends, and I came out of a business marketing background, so it's not that I don't have some sense about things, but that marketing background was pre-Facebook, pre-social media. So I knew that social media definitely had to be a very important part of whatever it is I was going to do. And so I started searching around, just Google searching, you know, social media. I found a few places, but none of them really seemed to have much sparkle to them. And for me, that's really important, because if it doesn't sparkle, if it doesn't snap or pop, you know, I'm not interested in it. Then I just happened to notice, as always, on Facebook, this post from Angela, the Misfit Movers. And it was like, oh man, anybody that has the balls to put that up there, it's got to be someone that I want to know. It's just like, come on, that's the way to get known. You have to do something unusual. You know, move out of the standard modality that so many people get stuck into. And it's like, oh wow, she actually has some real thing going on here. This is not like a toy. This is a real way of attracting clientele in a way in which they actually take actions. Not just, oh, I read your post, everything looked nice, so I liked it, blah, blah, blah. No, these people taking actions, subscribing, going to classes, all the rest of the things that you want to do if you're a practitioner. And you know, the fact is that she is providing coaching services, which is the kind of thing that I like to use. I like to use coaching services, and yeah, true to form, me is I just jumped in directly. It's like I didn't wait. You know, I'm just going to do this thing. Do it. I like her. I like what she's done. I like her presentation. I like her energy. I like her understanding of the form. I like her understanding of how to take what we do, which is pretty arcane. You know, this Feldenkrais thing. We ourselves, we can't even define what it is. That's how.
That's the tricky part.
There was one of the things that really stood out for me as soon as we actually started working together is that there was never anything that I asked her about how to market, how to do this job, that she didn't have a clear, concrete answer. And then she would show me, not just tell me. She would flip the screen, show me her Facebook business page. She would show me all the other pieces of the social media strategy. She would flip them, show me, then she showed the tools that she was using to create the pages. So, you know, I've been involved I had my first computer in 1964, so that tells you a little bit something about how friggin' old I am. So it's, you know, I should know how to do this stuff. No, I don't. I don't have any time in my life to study all these aspects of the social media marketing. But I knew that what she was telling me was accurate and was actionable, that I could do the things that she was suggesting with a minimum of craziness. And if I had a little bit of craziness, I knew that I could send her a note and that she would respond very rapidly, even though, you know, she's in Australia, I'm here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Her responsiveness is really good. She never pushed me to get moving and get things done, as sometimes coaches like to do. because she understood that I had my own timeline that I'm working on. And then, I told her one of the issues that I've been going through is I had a client. The guy loves what I'm doing, absolutely loves it. And he always tells me every week that he comes in, he says, Ron, I don't understand why none of the people that I'm telling about all these incredible things that you've done for me, none of them are calling you. And I'm going like, I have no idea why it is. He doesn't know. I don't know. Guess what? Angela knew. She understood exactly what you could do. What were the actionable items that could be there so that he could learn a different way of telling people about what I do so they would be really intrigued and they would want to come to me. So her ability to, in terms of specificity, say, okay, here's this particular problem. I got the answer to it. And then you don't hesitate. It's like, yeah, you're there right away. I'll show you now. Not like, I'll talk to you about that next week. Because now I feel much more confidence about my ability to do these next things. And I know. So she's got that technology really, really, you have, not she. So you have that technology. And that is really important to me. Because I need to be able to work with somebody that can make me move forward easily without having to go, oh my God, I have to learn that now too? No, there's not enough hours in the day to learn everything that I need to learn in order to actually get a presence that delivers interested people to my practice. And you picked up on it right away. Hey, why don't you make a video about that thing? Because that's very appealing to people to hear about your own personal experiences as they relate to the work that you do. So your listening is really good Feldenkrais. Now, I also come from a very, very strong background of how to listen and how to communicate with people. It's one of the reasons that I became very successful in business is that I knew how to speak so that they would listen and listen so they would speak. And you do that very, very well. You listen really well and you hear what I have to say. You hear my questions and you're right there present. And that's a huge step there's a lot of people there. They know how to do that. And you know how to do it. And you do it really, you do it seamlessly. I don't have to say that. It's, you don't hesitate. You just go ahead and do it. So it's like, okay, you heard that question. You know really what the answer to that would be. And you just go ahead and implement right there on the spot. No hesitation at all.
I think it's fantastic that you highlighted that it's not just about selling programs online, but actually creating a sustainable practice locally for yourself, and how the social media can fit in with that and not have to just rely on word of mouth, but actually boost that word of mouth by different strategies you can use. So thanks for that.
So, it's really helpful for me to know that you're driving so that I can, it's not that I can sit back and relax and not do anything, but that you have a picture as to where I can go with what I already have. I don't need to create something new. I need to utilize the experiences and knowledge and ideas that I already have in order to make the practice more viable and growing. Guess what? That's why I came to you. Well, you know the pieces that fit into the equation that attract qualified prospects. Because it's one thing to get eyeballs on it. That's not, you want people that are actually qualified. It means that they have the need, they have the resources, they have the time. Exactly. Those are the people those are the only people that you really want to be talking with ultimately, because all the rest of it is just fluff.
Yeah. Who would you suggest to me to anyone else?
Oh, no question. Anybody that I talk to that I think really could use your services, I would not hesitate a second. But not at all. There would be no hesitation at all. That's the name of this game.
Exactly.
But
it's getting them qualified. That's the piece, because Feldenkrais is so unique. and tricky to explain, you know, but
Yeah.
we're doing it.
We are. Yeah, we are.